Yeah, just kind of like poke at the door. Yes, I'm following you. Now go. See, look at that. I can run. Okay. Huh. Interesting. You live in the sewers. Sewer rats. That's, sanitary. I'm sure it is. Should I be sneaking? I guess not.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about.
You're talking about me
Our
behind
new
my back?
recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say.
I suppose.
Do I make myself clear?
Nope. What's the point of rules if we're thieves? Well, whatever. Let's just speed this along. Yes,
Good.
mother.
Then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Okay.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you?
Of course you can buy me a drink. You didn't need to say a word.
Claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out.
Sounds like a brave
He
man.
needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Yes, provide me with details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Oh, woo, I can barely
Welcome
contain
to the
my
family,
excitement.
lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
Alright, so how do I get my
Simple.
cut?
Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way.
Alrighty then.
Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Ooh. I get armor. Alright, well tell me
Golden
about
Glow
this thing.
Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth.
Bees.
We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
Bees. Alright, but what's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground.
Damn.
That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Alright. Fine. Disappointed face.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
What do you want me to do about that?
Maven
dude?
prefers that Arengoth remains alive. But
Maven?
if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Maven. I hate her. Alright, give me more... Well,
They're built
yeah,
like
how do
small
we say it?
fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Sure it does. Why not just level the whole
I'll
thing?
give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar.
Her.
Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
Damn. I don't like her.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge
We're
payout.
just the greatest, biggest bullies ever, aren't we?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison.
Not that my bones would last that long.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest
Oh,
deal.
I see the pun.
And now
I
that the clear
see.
blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer would. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Well, of course you did.
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island.
I knew the guards
In
could
fact,
be, like, paid off.
Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Sure, I'll give her a chat.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't need prisoners.
Sure they do. Oh, okay.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Yep. Well,
See,
yeah.
that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
On its feet.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart.
It looks
A few decades ago, this
because it
place was
is.
as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
I don't think they would be as busy as the Imperial City.
I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight.
Okay.
Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Well, it's a more dangerous
I'll tell you what we do.
Just kinda start
We
talking
spit in
about
that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery.
You really think I can do
All you
stuff
need to
like
do
that?
is ask,
I mean, I can
and we can
do
both come
stuff,
out of this
but...
smelling like a rose. Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries Arengoth hired are trained killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
Alright, I will. I'll get to that. This is
I
extra
handle
work
the
you're talking
fishing,
about.
numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch.
Eh?
If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex. Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep... Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
Sure, I have wonderful
Here's
penmanship.
everything you need. You get caught, but we've never heard of you.
Yeah, sure. That's normal, though. Alright, I have to go talk to,
All eyes are on you.
Vex, right?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
No, I'm not replacing
And
you.
two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say.
Okay,
No questions, no excuses.
sure.
Before we begin, one, and two,
You just told
then
me
we
that.
understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows?
Wow.
Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
It's possible.
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago.
Fear us.
And
For
while
we
you're
are
at
the
it, make a little bit of
thieves.
coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me.
Ooh. She can train me.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
8? 8 isn't a whole lot.
there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Alright.
I handle the burglaries. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Hey, where do you think you're going? We have